Okay. All right. So those kind we will need keep in mind. Then continue prayer. Oh, then Rarik. Punda Purik Nabal Hengela, Natudele, Gondudele, Suzune, you to do that to betone. That's some Shubadang, subject, and around to do all Yambatik, Dakar or to do to Mimambo, Lucim, Gange Tebe, another than that you the Yushim be a cabla. Only change Dungel, some Rangi Dungel, some de Dunge de la Bataratia. The Nessanji Jumden de Sungbe, the Netambe Sungrab Demba, this Sungrab Yamsulemba, then Rangdang Shen Korval to Yag Tablam Yuba. Only did the work Tablam Martin Yushimba, Rangi Zombache, Macheo Montogwe, only Korvala Doja, Talma did the way Yabodambala, and this was be all the Yamnesia Teva, the Kiawa Sambuin, Sambatang, the name Banang Dune, Tajik, Nimamangoji, Sanjo Montoya, Nimatea, Trinimang Junga, Ruchin Savare. Tiang around to any children gave us some way about them. Alan Dilla then a chosak Peyo Kanye was Datamje and Gino Hosajam gave Ambotamje, Sibuchum Chogi, Kuzishabe, Kajar Dembatan, running around to Pokanjembe, Ila Nagwe, Dodon Yidua, and Chiradun Zamling, Shidionwa, Caps, Nedang, did the Dunga, and Nurtishiva, Tidatamje, Mik, and this was Nyewe Charlie, Susan Washington, the Nachi, Gangete, they were done. And the energy to sell and they were, that should Rangi Papa Sanguju, Monum Jewu, the Done, only Tidagi to Netam Jeshiva, Nego with Dunge, Mendu and Yerzutam Jeshiva, only Jitandanum, Ardu Negam Sujini, Ranganyam Sulembe, Yidangola, Shes, Mutun, then Lartin Jogi Miludum Butchutop. Tene tosun gosong nyamle konde pe tene korwali tu samje tamje ki tewanda bu kyurbe molom o dere je tobla nang war shoes chene tene jamdu samje ne shuayi prayer book page 2 da la da wa je be da no gar je be gi dor ba da dam je gem bardo jo bara je ba dam je zo je be mai nam ka da nyam be sem je dam de wa dam de Yandak Bali Zogwe Janjurim Boje Do Barai Joy Dala Dam Varajibe Dai No Varajibe Gip Darabadan Damje Jambe Bardo Jo Baraje Wa Damje Jezo Jeve Ma Nam Kadanya Semje Damje Dewa Dan De Dunge Dan Te Nyurdula Name Yandak Bazog Be Chanju Rambuji Do Baraja.
All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, and complete Buddhahood.
Lunga Yizum Gewala Gu Mashi Bardo Lunga Yizum Gewala Gu Tu Tereng Song De Nima San Da Zam Ye Bar Lunga Yizum Gewala Gu.
Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Sanje jamden de nam loy job zo jo tambe chu nam loy job zo jo pagwe gendu nam loy job zo jo bawo kanro jo jo somet ishige jandan damba nam loy job zo jo jen zawa dang ju bara jo Pandin lama damba namla jabzu jav yidam jingoro ji lazo namla jabzu jav sanje jamden de namla jabzu jav tambe chu namla jabzu jav agbe gindu namla jabzu jav bawa kanru jojan somazo Nishige jantan damba namlai jozo je.
We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Janjo nyingbo cheji ba tanji namlai jozo che. Chuda janjo zamba ye solang tishin jozo che. Chedara ngunji deji ge janjo donne jeba Chanju sambe la ba la da da rin jin ba da jin do la ben do do janju sanne jin ji shi ti shin tun ne la ba la rin ba shin lo bo ro ji janju ning bu ju ji ba san je nam la yo je da chanju san ba ye so lang de jin jo su je da ra wen je de je ge chanju do ne je ba chanju san be la ba la de da rim jin de ba Tishin dola benden chanju simne jinji shin tishin tunne lawa rimboy shindo lawa rangi.
Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
Sanje chodo soje chona lo nyanjo barzo dani jose Tokyo Jinso Jibe Zonangi Dola Venjin Sanjin Dobara Sanje Juzo Zoji Jonam La Janjo Bardo Dani Josu Tokyo Jinso Jibe Zonangi Dola Venjin Sanjin Dobara
In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Mo nam kha dang nyam be sem je tham je de wa dang de we ju dang sem bara ju dung e da in dung e ge ju dang je wa ju je dung e me wa da me de wa ra ju Chodoni don treve tanyum la nevara juroje mai nunga don nyambe samje damje trawadan deve judan dembara juj dunga dai dunga gyu judan trawa juje dung emeve dawada medevara juj Nyerung chadan nidang zhawa danyang lan vara juraje.
May all Mother Sentient Beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Page 16, supplication. Amen. Yahweh, Doroje, Anji Dengam Shalom. Yeda de Zamdi Juleme, Chenji Loje Doje. Yenge mumbo zene jang samdu idadu toga jenjelo.
Unequaled refuge, ornament of the world, your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor, Vajradhar, without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father, Jiktin Samgan. Continually I think of no one but you, compassionate one. Grant your blessings. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I realize the unelaborated nature of mind.
So now next the supplication for seven lamp branch, the golden line. So when they're reciting, you can see the English, you can read it today. Every offerings, instrument, and boundless to Buddhas and Bodhisattva. Whenever the Buddhas receive teaching, every sentient being can get it. That's very unique. Sort of the scientifically said, one atom can fit the whole universe in 6 realms. Likewise, you radiating to reach the whole universe. So you become the whole universe, and the universe become you, the unseparable way. So just the aspiration prayer, the seven line of the tantric way is boundless. So that's what we always call if you have the materials and you can offering, if you don't have the moment, you can imagine creation. Remember the excellent outer element is always excellent. We make something unexcellent, such as you will see Mother Earth and the fire, water, wind, space. They're always perfect. So we keep in the nature, they always is perfect. Likewise, our nature or all the five or six sense or consciousness, we're all perfect. But we add a lot. So this we no longer in nature and our mind and outside the environment. So this way too, you can see outside everything's beauty. Looks like the garden, tree, flower, water. You see any beautiful, it's a sizeless. Remember when the Bodleian prayer, the vase is like the size of the whole universe. Inside the butter or the oil is like ocean. So that's kind of you expanding. That's very powerful way. Not only reading very fast is not the case. Think what did this mean, and you can take opportunity to prayer. Okay. Let's go. Someone can lead.
Sandra, you want to do the honor?
Yes, this is the golden prayer, the seven-limb prayer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here in this great palace of all the victors of the three times, the mandala of the primarily pure nature of mind, upon the throne of unchanging spontaneous presence, I shall look on the self-arisen Guru, most sublime. As soon as that great bliss of the Dharma Dhatu is seen, having sailed all the way across samsara's immense sea into the pristine land of great bliss, I shall have traveled. I shall look on this supreme Guru meaningful to see. By even just recalling that very refuge in mind, Mara's armies of afflictions and thoughts are overcome. On the Guru triumphant over heroic armies, I shall look with undistracted eyes of sublime wisdom. In your body are all the conquerors with their children of the 10 directions and the three times with none aside. Upon a throne of fearless lion, lotus, sun, and moon, I shall look with joy on your form, graced by the marks and signs. Vajradhara, essence of the mind of the three kayas, to you who are inseparable from bliss most supreme, with cloud banks of innumerable bodies bowing down, I prostrate and go for refuge, singing cries of longing. Embodying the nature of precious bodhicitta, merged with all the victorious ones throughout the three times, your body encompasses every one of the pure realms. I bow to your body, which makes these gloriously shine. With the nectar ocean of your pure melodious speech, having revealed all phenomena as unborn fully, you conquer the king of mountains, Mount Meru of the view. I prostrate to your unhindered, enlightened Vajra speech. In the changeless mandala of your mind beyond concepts, though you have not moved from Dharmadhatu's equality, you wield the power of the wisdom that knows the three times. I prostrate to your spontaneous non-duality. As for all the qualities of your body, speech, and mind, even if by all victorious ones they were expressed through all oceans of kalpas, none aside, there is no end. I prostrate to you who possess qualities limitless. Until the time the ocean of samsara is emptied, all the supreme activities of ripening beings you spontaneously fulfill without interruption. I prostrate to you, the Guru of refuge most supreme. To you, with vast oceans of emanated offerings that delight the victorious ones and ripened beings, extensively filling up the entire Dharma Dhatu, I offer unceasing, unsurpassable offerings. From the palace of the enlightened mind of the Great One emanated bodhicitta light that is measureless. Thus, in all pure realms of the 10 directions, none aside, there appear countless beautiful offering goddesses. From the cloud banks of offerings, of offering water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and foods that are most fine, a rain to please victors of the three times showering down, filling pure realms, I offer to victors of the three times. As light rays are emanated from the conqueror's form, there appear parasols, banners, ribbons, cloud canopies, musical instruments, clothes, jewels, medicines, and grains. I offer these cloud oceans of various offerings, the 7 types of precious possessions, such as the wheel, the 7 subsidiary possessions like the mansion, auspicious substances, those of city, and all the rest. Please accept these which came from the 2 accumulations. All offerings and things worthy of being offerings, dwelling in the infinite pure realms of the conquerors, both those that have owners and those that do not have owners. Taking them in mind, I offer them to my protector. The absolutely pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely full with flawless and splendid excellencies. I offer all pure realms of conquerors of the 3 times. You who are the very essence of love, please accept these. To you, protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all the enjoyments equal to space without exception, and all the accumulated virtue of the 3 times. For the welfare of beings, please accept with compassion. Seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recalling Vajra goddesses of form, sound, smell, taste, and sensation, I offer sense pleasure goddesses that clear the 3 veils. Immaculate Lord of the Conquerors, please accept them. The Vajra goddess of the body, the nature of form, is the great goddess of ignorance's full purity. I shall merge her into your eyes, my Dharma Lord Guru. Please accept her in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, the very nature of sound, is the great supreme goddess of anger's full purity. I shall merge her into your ears, my Dharma Lord Guru. Please accept her in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, the nature of smell, is the great goddess of arrogance's full purity. I shall merge her into your nose, my Dharma Lord Guru. Please accept her in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, the very nature of taste, is the great supreme goddess of desire's full purity. I shall merge her into your tongue, my Dharma Lord Guru. Please accept her in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activities, nature of touch, is the supreme goddess of jealousy's full purity. I shall merge her into your form, my Dharma Lord Guru. Please accept her in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of all the Dharmas, primal emptiness, is the supreme goddess of mind's nature's full purity. I shall merge her into your mind, my Dharma Lord Guru. Please accept her in the great bliss of non-duality. Supreme victors of inseparable means and wisdom, fathers, mothers, viras, dakinis of 5 families, to all of the innumerable Buddhas filling space, I make offerings of great bliss. Please accept and receive. From the Samadhi ocean of all dharmas equalness, oceans of unmoving manifestations guide beings, bodhisattvas reigning throughout all the pure Buddha fields, the children of the victorious ones, please accept these. Through immeasurable compassion, those of great wrath dance and possess awesome countenances, baring their sharp teeth, conquering the armies of Maras with roars of hum pit, wrathful kings of primordial wisdom, please accept these. All these clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings, this mandala of Samantabhadra, vast and spacious, possess the character of changeless non-duality. I offer through the unsurpassed offering of suchness. Within all dharmas, primevally pure as mind's nature, all confusion of having attachment or aversion to dualistic self and others, distinct good and bad, I confess each one, may they be pure within their own ground. In the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations of all the conquerors of the 3 times and noble ones, and all the virtues of wandering beings, none aside, I rejoice with the mind of delight and great elation. You protectors in all the worlds of the 10 directions, through the sounds of the oceans of your melodious speech, completely turning the immaculate wheel of Dharma without exception, please ripen all wandering beings. All of you protectors dwelling throughout all the pure realms, until the vast expanse of space itself is exhausted, remain forever without passing into nirvana. Please then also fulfill all of your sacred commitments. By this and all merit of samsara and nirvana accumulated throughout past, present, and future times, and the flawless merit existing primordially, may all beings be established in the state most sublime. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of the conqueror's body, speech, and mind, purifying my ordinary body, speech, and mind, please change them into your enlightened body, speech, and mind. In the very same way that you, protector of beings, made offerings to sublime gurus, delighted and pleased, may I also constantly make offerings and please you by making vast and great oceans of cloud-like offerings. When I have followed after you in your very footsteps, in enlightened body, speech, and mind that are fully freed, without moving so much as a single tip of hair, may I engage in innumerable activities, becoming renowned far and wide throughout all the 3 worlds. May anyone who even just happens to hear my name have sufferings of weariness and torment pacified. May they then achieve the conqueror's supreme blissful state. Equal to all sentient beings in all the realms, may I manifest forms to tame those who are to be tamed. May these beings, having gone for refuge with joyous minds, be established in the supreme state of awakening. Oppressed by the darkness of ignorance, lost with no path, threatened by Yama's henchmen of afflictive emotions, may those who are powerless and feeble remember me and discover the supreme path in a single moment. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of adornment of body, speech, and mind of all victors of the 3 times, May I dry up the ocean of samsara completely and establish all beings in the great state most sublime. May we not part from the perfect gurus in all lives and take delight in glory of the Dharma. Mastering qualities of the paths and stages, may we swiftly gain the state of Vajradhara.
Good. Okay, wonderful. Blessing. Now you have the King of the Resurrection prayer text. Okay, I will lead in Tibetan. Hoi Jinyi Suda Jujun Jidin Odu Sum Shikpa Miyi Sengge Kong Ge Malui De Da Tam Je Lai Lu Da Nga Ye Da We Ja Ji Kang Po Je We Mo Lum Top Da Ji Jo Wo Tam Ji Ye Ge Ngon Sun Do Tengge De Nye Lu Ru Du Wa Yi Ja Wa Kong La Ra Du Cha Se Do ju deng na de ni san je nam san je se je wo na shu ba da te tara chu je yin nam ma lu ba tam je ja wa da ge kang ba ma te da nga ba me se ja zu nam yang ge yin la ja zu da gung ge ja wa gung ge yon de rab ju je de wa ra shi ba tam je da ge do me do tamba chenwa tamba tang sen yu nam do ju bo du jo tang mar me jo da do bo tamba yi ja wa da da lan he jo wa na sa tamba nam do che jo tang che me bo ma re ro nyam ba da jo wa je wa ra bo gwe jo gu ji jo wa da da lan he jo wa de Jawa ganam lami jaje pa de do jawa tham je la yamo sangpo jala deve dop da ge jawa gun la cham je jawa de ja she dan de mo wang ge ne lu da nga da ji ji ye ge jan e ba da ge de wa je je ba de da dam je da ge so so ra sha cho ju ja wa gun da san ji se ran ji nam da lo da me lo da ja wa gun ji sun nam gan la ya da da gun ji je so da ye hum ga nam cho jun je de tu me da jan ju ren ba ra san ji ma ja ni kum bo de da da ge tam je la ko lo la na me wa ko ve yang e da do ka she de da la do bo ko lo ben je de ve je e wa jing ge de ni shu ba ya e da ge de mo ra ja so wa ni chang ze wa da ju jin sha gua da ji su yi ra gu xin so wa ye e wa jong se da ge ji sa gua tam je da ge chan ju je ngo Deve sanje namda chochu yin chitin dana kan shuchu varajo kanya majo de dharam nyurva samzo chanchu rambara sanje chon chochu kale shenam chini wa de do chochu yanso do varjo chanchu shenwa do shenje wa da sanje seche rabdo kan Chacho sanche gaham chini ba de do da do ne men do varajo Kawa gunge juge do nam ne tumbara jo chen rawan do varasho Janjo jo wa da ne da ju jen do wa gundu je wa jamba jo Che rawa gundu che wa je wa na da do da ne ra dun jo wa sho Jawa Gunji Jesu Lo Jurdi Sambu Jawa Yung So So Jeje Chedem Jawa Jeme Yonda Gwa Dada Manyam Jeme Jawa Rasho La ye ga da lu da nu jin je dum bum da mi ye ga nam da da wa gun ge da ge je dam ba dam je ge do da ge je den do je shin ba ru jan la ra zon de chan ju sen ne nam ya je man jo je ba gan nam de wa ju wa da de da ma lu yang se shan wa sho la do nyum de je la nam le chu shin je den do wa nam so ya che tara be mo chi mi cha gua shin nin da nang ga to gua me da je shin gi jong da cho nam che dam ra nge so tu nge ra du shi wa ra je te wa da la do wa gun gun jin do wa tam je la ne pen pa ra John Wa Yung So Zo Jin Jin Sun Jin Da Ge Ju Dan Dum Bara Jo Ba Jo Wa Nam Bara Da Je Je Ma Wa Ge Wa Gun De Je Bara Jo Da Ge Ju Da Zung Ba Gan Ju Ba De Do Da Ne Da Dun Do Bara Jo De Da Ga Nam Da Ne Zen Je Ja Ju Wa Da Da Ma Lam Je Do Je Tala Bembaran Dube Dogwa Da Sambu Jowa Rabdu Dumba Nam Teda Daya Dadu Devara Jo Teda Dake Namya Yemen Sanje Saje Gurve Gombo Nam Sum Dadu Dage Jawa Da Mawa Gewa Gundu Mejuwa Teda Laya Juwa Jaje Jawa Namji Dambe Chunzen Chin Chanchu Jawa Gundu Nawaje Sangpo Jawa Nambara Jawa Yam Gawa Gundu Jawaraj Zewa Damje Doyan Korwa Na Sonam Yeshe Dane Mezeni Tabda Sherwa Dinze Nam Tarada Yonde Gunje Mezen Dudu Deje dena deni shenam te shingdir sanje me java sanje nam sanje seje una shukwa la chanju java jujen dava raji Kedara malu damje chozo ya tadam julai dusum zeninji sanje jazu shingam jazu dan gewa jazu jujen rabdu Song Jie Yan La Jia Zhe Da Ge Ji Jiao Wa Gun Yang Yan La Nam Da Gua Dao Wa Gun Ji San Ba Qi Xin Yang San Jie Song La Da Dun Ju Gu Ra Ji Tu Sum Xie Gui Jia Wa Tam Jie Ta Ku Lu Zu Nam Rab Du Gu Ru Wa Yi Te Da Gen Yang Song Yang Me Se La Yi Lo Yi Do Ji Da Jian Ra Dun Ju Ma Wa Ge Wa Tam Jin Ju Gua Yang Ge Ju Ji Ge Da Jian Ju Gu Ra Ji Ka Yang Ge Wa Tu Sum Te De Da Ge Ji Cha Xie Jin Ne Shu Gu Ra Ji Du Sum Xie Gua Me Ye Sen Ge Ka De Da Ge Ji Ji La Da Ge Da Da Du De Da Ge Ne Ju Yu La Ji Ma Ra Ju Ve Nam Da Ra Da Ji Ju Aya tu sum dangi shingu ba de do de je den do ngom bara do te dara ma le jo nam dam je de ja wa nam je shinge ba la aya ma jun je den do ma nam de do den ba chang ja go lo go yang en de wa ra du shi la do gom bo gun je dong do da je wo Gune nyurve zundu donam ta, gune goye degwe do da da, gundu yonde juve donam da, gundu jawa jamba da ge. Gundu geva sonam donam da, chakwa me war juve ye do, sharava da da dindi do da ge, chanju donam yonda do waraji. Yeji donam yonso daji nyomu donam gundun jumbaraji Tuji donam dome ravji sambu juve domne dogwaraji Singam jazu nambara daji samji jazu dani nambara jo Chonam Jazo Rabdo Donje Jishe Jazo Rabdo Kambaraje Jawa Jazo Nambara Daje Molam Jazo Rabdo Zobaraje Sanje Jazo Rabdo Jishe Kawa Jazo Mejo Javaje Kanya Dosam Shekwe Jawa Yi Chanju Chewe Molam Chedanam Sangpo Chebe Chanju Sanje Ne Chekwen Take Malu Zogwaje Jawa Gunge Sage Tabo Ba Gange Mene Gundu Sanshi Ja Kewa Deda Tungwa Sewe Jere Kewan Deda Tamje Rado Lu da nga da yi ja nam da jin ju wa nam da xin nam yon da da ma wa sang bo ke wa chen da wa chen da da jan da da zang ba shu kun ne ke wa sang bo je we shin jam be jin ne ma nam je wa ji ma wa ke wa gun du me ju wa de ye ja wa ma lo do ba Chewa dane te yo majuru che yonde namjan te some barasho Chewa te me bala ne ne jaye te da chuwa tamche te varaji Nanga tato juwa che zamba samche malu tanya de shinde Che zamle da nyumo da juwa da ge molam tanya te zama Aya Jojo Shengam Taya Paran Jin Jinde Jawa Nam Lafu Rada Meye Deve Chonam Jai Shingi Dunye Gewa Buwawe Kange Wawe Jewan Dedune Chanju Choki Jisora Moje Tenche Zamyan Dewa Jivane Sonam Tambe Chodun Denjoro Ange Sanju Molam Didave Dinu So Damje Bangbarajur Dene Dogwang and Babaye Nawataye Denya Denyado Teda Niwarani Devarato Mizu Denya Dedale Parawa Kuntu Sango Denya Jindrawai Teda Ringbo Mendo Tenshinjo Samyang awo dagi dikwan kangi mishi wangi chewada Teye sangpo chewan decho nai nyurdu malu yongso chanwaranju Ishe dani suda chanam chanhari do kando namdan dambaraju Chuda mude mambu teme do inje den samba kana chewaraju John Joshua Wan Don the Daniel Do Son Sanjin Bejan the Do the Sanjo Sanje Color of the Good Dunam the Java Tamjendo Kaya Sambo Java Manam De Chawa Don Don Tamalo Baye Their number of members on Jiji Janjo Jolo Soni Majed Jambe Chedra Jinjin Bawa Daha Gundu Sambu Daya Deshinde Cheda Gunji Jesu Dalu Je Kewan Deda Damje Rabdo Do Sum Shekwen Jawa Damje Yi Ngowa Kanlo Chodo Ngwa De Age Deve Zawan De Kwen Jaya Sambu Jeje Rabdo Ngwa Je Tane chewe deche jirwa na tiba tamche tane chirzede Monsum nawa taye te tane dewa chingi shinde rabdondo Teso nene molam teta jahan tamche malu ngandu jirwa sho Teta malu tata yage kain chechen chese semchen pembaraje Dewe jingura sanshin kawa de pemon tombo shintun zeleje Nawa daye jewe ngansum do longden payan dage dardar sho Dene dage longden rabdo ne duwa mumbu chewa dajaye Loye dobje choju namso ya semje namla pemba mumbu je Sangpo chewe malam tawa ye gewa zongse dagi jisakpa tenen dobe molum ke wana ke je je tamjen jowa jo sangbo jowa yang songo ba le sonum toye tamba gandu de dobe dunge jowa jo nam oba mewe narava towa molum jebon de da joge do dayan dowa gunla benjenje kundu sangbo jembe shondron de mesone namalu dong boro jo. Okay, tea. Okay, continue one more Tibetan. Sangpo jewe mulam tawda ji jawa tamje yinke sumdo shenge dunye loro do bayi jawa gunla rabde chase tuje denai doni sanje nam sanje seje wana shubha chuje yinam alo bai tamje jawa dage kanga de da nga kwa se jazu nam yange yanla jazu de gunge jawa gunge yande rab ju jin de wara she kwa dam je da ge me do dam ba chen wan dam ba dam se ni nam da ju ba do jo da ame ju da do gu dam ba ye jawa da da la ne ju wara Nasa damba namda tejo dan chime bumare ravanyamba dan Keva jevara pagwe jogunji java tata lane java Java ganam lame jaje va teta java tamche layamu Sangwa jola deve dovdaji java gunla chanze jevaraji do jo jo lo de mo wang ke ne lu do nga da de je ye ge ja de ba da ge je wa je je bo de da dam je da ge so so sha jo ju ja wa gun da san ji se ran je nam da lo da ma lo da da wa gun ji san nam ga la ya de da gun ji je so da ye Kanam chojun jeden dome da chanju rimbara sanje majanye Gombo de da da ge tamje la kolo lana mewa gorwe Yang da don kan she da da la do wa gun la ben che de ve jere Ke wa shinge du ni shu kwa ya da ge de mo ra jara so wa ye Changze wa da ju jin xiao bo do ji su yi ran gu jin so wa ye Ke wa zhong se da ge ji sa kwa Tang je da ge chan ju chen o Deve sanje namda choju ye jidin dana kanshu chuvara kanya ma ju dedaram nyubo samzo chanjo rembara sanje choju gale shinam chini ba dedo choju yonso da vara chanjo shinwa chonshin chewa da sanje seje rabdo kama Jojo Sanjay Kanam Chini Wada Dadu Namada Warajo Jowa Gungi Suga Donamane Dumbara Juchen Rawa Dowajo Sanjo Jowa Dane Doju Jin Dowa Kundu Jawa Dumbajo Sarava Kundu Jawa Jawa Nai Dadu Dane Radun Jawa Jawa Gunji Jesu Lop Juru De Sangbu Juwa Yongso Zo Je Je Sudum Jova Jimmy Yondo Dado Manyam Jimmy Jova Aye Gada Luda Nujinje Dumbum Dada Meya Gananda Doa Gunge Dage Jidumba Damje Gado Dage Judendo Indishin Baru Janla Rabdunde Janju Semne Namya Jimanju Tegwa Ganam Devara Juva Dai Teda Malu Yonso Chanwa Leda Nyamwe Duje Lenam Le Trushin Jiden Rowa Nam Soya Sedra Bemo Jimi Chakwa Shin Inda Nanga Togwa Mendad Shingi Janda Chanam Chetan Bhangan Sotong Rabdu Shivarache Dewa Dalan Dowa Gungan Jen Dowa Tamche Lane Pembarache Jan Jo Jo Yang So So Jin Jin Sim Jin Dagi Juda Dum Baranjo Sambo Jova Dani Rabdon Jim Awa Gewa Gundu Jevarajo Dagi Juda Zungba Kanjo Wa De Da Dani Da Do Do Barasho Juda Lanam Damne Sim Ji Jan Jova Da Da Molam Jedo Ala Pembaran Deve Togu Dan Sambu Java Rabdu Dambanam Teda Danya Dadu Tevarasho Teda Dagi Namya Yemen Sanje Seje Korve Gombu Nam Usum Dadu Dagi Javada Mawa Gewa Gundu Mejuba Teda Laya Java Jajeje Jawa Namji Dambe Chunzin Jin Janju Jawa Gundu Nam Aje Sambo Jawa Nambara Jawa Yae Mawa Gawa Gundu Jawa Jibo Domje Doyan Kawana Sonam Yishu Dana Masenye Tabda Sharva Dintu Nam Darada Yonde Gunje Mesen Dorjo Deje Dena Deni Shinam De Shindur Samje Me Java Sanje Nam Sanje Seje Una Shugwala Chanju Java Chujin Dawaji Kedara Malu Damje Chozu Yang Dozum Jula Dozum Zeninje Sanje Jazu Shingam Jazu Dai Gewa Jazu Joje Radojo Sanje Yanla Jazu Dagi Jin Jawa Gunya Lana Dogwa Jawa Gunji Samba Jishin Ya Sanje Sonla Tadun Chokwaji Sum Shigwe Jawa Tamje Ta Kolo Tunam Rabdo Gorwaye Eda Genya Soya Mese Loi Loye Dobje Daja Rabdo Juk Mawo Gawa Tamje Jogwa Ya Geju Jige Dajan Jogwaraje Kaya Gewa Dosum Sete Da Geju Chashe Jene Shogwaraje San Shagwa Meya Sangha Kha Te Do Ge Je Je La Do Ge Da Ta Do Te Da Ge Ne Ju Yo Lai Ju Mara Ju Ve Nam Dara Do Je Ju Aya Do Sum Dang Ge Shin Gu Wa Te Do Tu Ji Dun Dong Am Bara Jo Te Dara Ma Le So Nam Dam Je De Ja Wa Nam Ge Shin Ge Kon La Jo Kaya ma jun je den do me nam te do rinpa zangya ko logo yang en de wa rab du she da do gombo gun ji dong do da je wo gane nirva zun do dom nam ta gun ne go ye de gwe do da da gun de yan de je we dom na da gun de cha wa jamba da ge do Kanda Gava Sonam Domnam Dom Chagwa Mewa Jive Yeshedo Yarava Davda Denze Dovda Ki Chanju Domnam Yanda Dovaraj Leji Domnam Yang Soda Je Jen Yamu Domnam Gundun Jombaraji Teji Domnam Dome Rav Jen Je Sangbo Jive Domne Dogvaraj Shingam Jazo Nambara Daji Samja Jazo Dane Nambara Jo Chonam Jazo Rabdo Tonjin Yishi Jazo Rabdo Gombaji Jawa Jazo Nambara Taji Molam Jazo Rabdo Zobaraji Sanje Jazo Rabdo Chuji Gawa Jazo Mejo Jawaji Kaya Tu Sumshe Kwe Jawa Yi Chanju Juve Molam Jajanam Sangpa Jeve Chanju Sanje Ne Tegun Dagi Malu Tokparaji Jawa Gunge Sage Tobo Paha Gangi Mene Gundu Sanshija Kewa Teta Tsungpa Jeve Jere Kewa Teta Tamje Rabdonga Luta Ngata Yi Kyan Namta Jin Juwa Namta Shinama Yonta Tang Awa Sangpa Kewa Jindra Vai Jindra Tajan Teta Tsungpa Shu Kwenye Kewa Sangpa Jeve Shirin Jamba Jina Malama Jeva Ji Nawa Kewa Gundu Mi Jubai Tiyi Jawa Malu Tokpara Jobo Dane Daya Majra Je Yonde Namjan Tsume Varasho Jowa Teme Bala Nene Jai Teta Jowa Damje Tevaraji Namge Dadu Jeve Chezam Pa Samje Malu Daya Deshinde Chezam Le Danyama Dayurvai Dage Malam Daya Dezama Kaya Jojo Shingam Taye Waran Jin Jin De Nyawa Nang Lambu Adame Deve Chonam Joy Shinge Dunyi Gewa Bova Kangi Ngove Jewen De Tune Janju Jogi Jesaram Jen Nenjen Tamya Dewa Jiva Me Sonam Tambe Chodan De Juro Kange Sanju Molama de Dove, Tene Su Tamche Bambarajo, Tene Trago Gembo Bambaye, Nawa Taye Denya Tenurodo, Teta Nyeva Ranye Devara So, Metsu Denya Teta Lekurawa, Tende Sambo Denya Tindrova, Teta Tingo Meta Deshin. Tame Ngawa Dagi Dekwa Nam Kangi Mishin Wangi Jawada Teya Sangpo Jawan Tejo Nai Nyurdu Malu Yangsu Changwan Ishi Tane Soda Tenam Tanghari Do Shando Nam Tantan Parajo Teda Mode Mambo Deme Do Jeden Sumbo Gunai Jawad Chanju Shangwa Dondo Denron Do Sone Simjin Pinje De Do De Chanju Sanje Kolo Rabdo Go Dunam De Da Jewa Tamje Do Kaya Sangbo Jebe Molam De Changwa Tane Don Tam Lo Kwa Ye Te Nambara Memba Sanje Jin Chanju Jola Sumni Maje Jambe Chetara Chenchin Pawa Tang Gundu Sangbu Tenya Deshinde Ewa Dada Damje Rabdo Ngoy Desum Shikwe Jawa Damje Awa Kanlai Chotan Awa De Dagyu Gewa Tawan De Gwenjang Sangbu Cheche Rabdo Ngowa Ji Dani Chewe Deche Jirwa Ewa damje dane chirse de ngosum nawa daye de dane Ewa jinji shingdir rabdo do terson ene molaman de dane Tamje malu ngandun jirwa sho de do malu dagi yansuka Jekdin chese semjen pembaraji jeve jingoro sanshin kawada Temo tamba shindun zele ji nawa taye jeve ngonsumudu Londe bayan dagi tardo sho tene dagi londe rabdo Chowa mambo chewa choja ye loye doji shosho namso ya Tenjen namlo tenbo mambo je sambo chewe molam dawa ye Kewa jongse dagi cheso kwa tenu chewe molam kewa nam Tamche cheke yo keche cheke tamchen chobara cho sambo chewa yongso ngawa le Sonam Thai Tamba Kando De Ando Duma Jo Javanam Eva Meva Nero Tova Jo Molum Java Dada Chogen Thai Andova Kona Penjin Jin Kundu Sangu Jembe Jondunda Mesona Namalu English.
Sandra, you're up.
Homage to Manjushri the Youthful, to all the Buddhas, the lions of the human race, in all directions of the universe, through past, present, and future. To every single one of you, I bow in homage. Devotion fills my body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer, aspiring to good action, all the victorious ones appear vivid here before my mind, and I multiply my body as many times as atoms in the universe, each one bowing in prostration to all the Buddhas. In every atom preside as many Buddhas as there are atoms, and around them all their bodhisattva heirs. And so I imagine them filling completely the entire space of reality. Saluting them with an endless ocean of praise, with the sounds of an ocean of different melodies, I sing of the Buddha's noble qualities and praise all those who have gone to perfect bliss. To every Buddha I make offerings of the loveliest flowers, of beautiful garlands, of music and perfumed ointments, the best of parasols, the brightest lamps and finest incense. To every Buddha I make offerings, exquisite garments and the most fragrant scents, powdered incense heaped as high as Mount Meru, arranged in perfect symmetry. Then the vast and unsurpassable offerings inspired by my devotion to all the Buddhas and moved by the power of my faith and good actions, I prostrate and offer to all you victorious ones. Whatever negative acts I have committed while driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, speech, and also my mind, before you I confess and purify each and every one. With a heart full of delight, I rejoice at all the merits of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, those in training and the Arhats beyond training, and every living being throughout the entire universe. You who are like beacons of light shining through the worlds, who pass through the stages of enlightenment to attain Buddhahood, freedom from all attachment. I exhort you, all of you protectors, turn the unsurpassable wheel of Dharma. Joining my palms together, I pray to you who intend to pass into nirvana, remain for eons as many as the atoms in this world, and bring well-being and happiness to all living beings. The little virtue I have gathered through my homage, through offering, confession, and rejoicing, through exhortation and prayer, all of it, I dedicate to the enlightenment of all beings. Let offerings be made to Buddhas of the past and all who now dwell throughout the 10 directions of this universe. Let all who are yet to come swiftly fulfill their wishes and attain the stages of enlightenment and Buddhahood. Let as many worlds as there are in all the 10 directions transform into realms that are vast and utterly pure, filled with Buddhas who have sat before the mighty Bodhi tree, around them all their bodhisattva sons and daughters. Let as many sentient beings as there are in all the 10 directions live always and forever in happiness and health. Let all beings meet the Dharma that befits them best, and so may all they hope for be fulfilled. As I practice the training for enlightenment, may I recall all my previous births, and in my successive lives through death and through rebirth, may I always renounce the worldly life. Training in the footsteps of all the victorious Buddhas, may I bring good actions to perfection, and my moral conduct be taintless and pure, never lapsing and always free from fault. In the language of the gods, nagas, and yakshas, in the language of demons and of humans too, in however many kinds of speech there may be, I shall proclaim the Dharma in the language of all. Taming my mind and striving in the paramitas, I will never forget bodhicitta. May all my harmful actions and the obscurations they cause be completely purified, every single one. May I be freed from karma, harmful emotions, and the work of negativity, and act for all beings in the world just like the lotus flower to which mud and water cannot cling, or sun and moon that course unhindered through the sky. Throughout the reach and range of the entire universe, I shall pacify completely the suffering of all the lower realms. I shall lead all beings to happiness and work for the ultimate benefit of each and every one. I shall bring enlightened action to perfection, serve beings so as to suit their needs, teach them to accomplish good actions, and continue this throughout all the eons to come. May I always meet and be accompanied by those whose actions accord with mine, and in body, speech, and mind as well, may our actions and aspirations always be one. May I always meet spiritual friends who long to be of true help to me and who teach me the good actions. Never will I disappoint them. May I always behold the Buddhas here before my eyes, and around them all their bodhisattva sons and daughters, without ever tiring throughout all the eons to come. May the offerings I make them be endless and vast. May I maintain the sacred teachings of the Buddhas and cause enlightened action to appear. May I train to perfection in good actions and practice these in every age to come. As I wander through all states of samsaric existence, may I gather inexhaustible merit and wisdom, and so become an inexhaustible treasury of noble qualities, of skill and discernment, samadhi and liberation. In a single atom may I see as many pure realms as atoms in the universe, and in each realm, Buddhas beyond all imagining, encircled by all their bodhisattva heirs. Along with them, may I perform the actions of enlightenment. And so, in each direction, everywhere, even on the tip of a hair, may I see an ocean of Buddhas all to come in past, present, and future, in an ocean of pure realms, and throughout an ocean of eons. May I enter into enlightened action in each and every one. Each single word of a Buddha's speech, that voice with its ocean of qualities, bears all the purity of the speech of all the Buddhas, sounds and harmonize with the minds of all living beings. May I always be engaged with the speech of the Buddhas. With all the power of my mind, may I hear and realize the inexhaustible melody of the teachings spoken by all the Buddhas of past, present, and future as they turn the wheels of Dharma. Just as the wisdom of the Buddhas penetrates all future eons, so may I too know them instantly, and in each fraction of an instant may I know all that will ever be in past, present, and future. In an instant may I behold all those who are the lions of the human race, the Buddhas of past, present, and future. May I always be engaged in the Buddha's way of life and action through the power of liberation, where all is realized as like an illusion. On a single atom, may I actually bring about the entire array of pure realms of past, present, and future, and then enter into those pure Buddha realms in each atom and in each and every direction. When those who illuminate the world still to come gradually attain Buddhahood, turn the wheel of Dharma, and demonstrate the final profound peace of Nirvana, may I always be in their presence. Through the power of swift miracles, the power of the vehicle like a doorway, the power of conduct that possesses all virtuous qualities, the power of loving kindness all pervasive, the power of merit that is totally virtuous, the power of wisdom free from attachment, and the powers of knowledge, skillful means, and samadhi, may I perfectly accomplish the power of enlightenment. May I purify the power of karma, destroy the power of harmful emotions, render negativity utterly powerless, and perfect the power of good actions. I shall purify oceans of realms, liberate oceans of sentient beings, understand oceans of Dharma, realize oceans of wisdom, perfect oceans of actions, fulfill oceans of aspirations, serve oceans of Buddhas, and perform these without ever growing weary through oceans of eons. All the Buddhas throughout the whole of time attained enlightenment through good action, and their prayers and aspiration for enlightened action. May I fulfill them all completely. The eldest of the sons of all the Buddhas is called Samantabhadra, all good. So that I may act with a skill like his, I dedicate fully all these merits. To purify my body, my speech, and my mind as well, to purify my actions in all realms, may I be the equal of Samantabhadra in his skill and good dedication. In order to perform the full virtue of good actions, I shall act according to Manjushri's prayers of aspiration, and without ever growing weary in all the eons to come, I shall perfectly fulfill every one of his aims. Let my bodhisattva acts be beyond measure. Let my enlightened qualities be measureless too. Keeping to this immeasurable activity, may I accomplish all the miraculous powers of enlightenment. Sentient beings are as limitless as the boundless expanse of space. So shall my prayers of aspiration for them be as limitless as their karma and harmful emotions. Whoever hears this king of dedication prayers and yearns for supreme enlightenment, who even once arouses faith, will gain true merit greater still than by offering the victorious Buddha's infinite pure realms in every direction, all ornamented with jewels, or offering them all the highest joys of gods and humans for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms. Whoever truly makes this aspiration to good actions will never again be born in lower realms. They will be free from harmful companions and soon behold the Buddha of boundless light. They will acquire all kinds of benefits and live in happiness. Even in this present life, all will go well. And before long, they will become just like Samantabhadra. All negative acts, even the 5 of immediate retribution, whatever they have committed in the grip of ignorance, will soon be completely purified if they recite this aspiration to good actions. They will possess perfect wisdom, beauty, and excellent signs, be born in a good family and with a radiant appearance. Demons and heretics will never harm them, and all 3 worlds will honor them with offerings. They will quickly go beneath the Bodhi tree, and there they will sit to benefit all sentient beings. Then awaken into enlightenment, turn the wheel of Dharma, and tame Mara with all his hordes. The full result of keeping, teaching, or reading this prayer of aspiration to good actions is known to the Buddhas alone. Have no doubt, supreme enlightenment will be yours. Just as the Bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience and Samantabhadra too, all these merits now I dedicate to train and follow in their footsteps. As all the victorious Buddhas of past, present, and future praise dedication as supreme, so now I dedicate all these roots of virtue for all beings to perfect good actions. When it is time for me to die, let all that obscures me fade away. So I look on Amitabha there in person and go at once to his pure land of Sukhavati. In that pure land, may I actualize every single one of all these aspirations. May I fulfill them, each and every one, and bring help to beings for as long as the universe remains. Born there in a beautiful lotus flower in that excellent and joyous Buddha realm, may the Buddha Amitabha himself grant me the prophecy foretelling my enlightenment. Having received the prophecy there with my billions of emanations sent out through the power of my mind, may I bring enormous benefit to sentient beings in all the 10 directions through whatever small virtues I have gained by reciting this aspiration to good actions. May the virtuous wishes of all beings' prayers and aspirations all be instantly accomplished. Through the true and boundless merit attained by dedicating this aspiration to good actions, may all those now drowning in the ocean of suffering reach the supreme realm of Amitabha. May this king of aspirations bring about the supreme aim and benefit of all infinite sentient beings. May they perfect what is described in this holy prayer uttered by Samantabhadra. May the lower realms be entirely emptied. Thank you.
Good. 10-minute break, tea break. Ten minutes. Today is a lot of raining here. Massachusetts, a lot of rain. Raining. Okay. Om Bandra Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandra Sadhu Dano Boy De Don De Do Membova Sadhu Gaya Membova Sova Gaya Membova Anurado Membova Sova Siddhi Mebrayan Sarvagama Sudam Sudam Shriyam Guru Ho Bangavan Purva Datta Gada Madhura Mamam Nandam Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Dandara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Dandara Sadhu Dano Bhai Dedan Dedam Sada Gaya Mimava Sava Gaya Mimava Anurada Mimava Sava Siddha Membrayan Ava Gama Sudam Siddhama Shayam Guru Okay, please open your Buddha compassion. Avalokiteshvara sadhana. Avalokiteshvara 观音菩萨的法佛。我三界修在根得来，那得可为就是解，满足人诸外生界南，三界萨啷个巴拉在，三界修在根得来。大德各位教授者，马主任周外三千南，三界萨拉古巴拉扎。
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I take refuge respectfully and continually. All beings, my mothers, I will establish in the position of Buddhahood.
一座白格兰大卫的，帕卓格拉泽沃塞多，恰西塔达人间间，间怎么多结集中修。
Above the crown of the head of myself and all others, on a lotus moon disk, abides a sublime four-armed divinity, Chenrezig, smiling warmly, radiating brilliant rays of light, adorned with silks and jewels, smiling warmly, and seated in the Vajra posture upon a moon cushion on a lotus throne. We pray to you, O Chenrezig, Lord of whitest color, unsullied by any faults. With the perfect Buddha Amitabha adorning your crown, you look upon each being with limitless compassion.
Om Continue, page 5.
All phenomena in samsara are impermanent. Alas, for all beings tormented by the effects of their own actions in the steep ocean of inescapable karma, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to dry up this vast ocean of misery. Sentient beings are tormented by the results of their ignorant activities. Although they desire happiness, they engage in activities that lead to misery. Alas, for all beings whose methods are so inadequate, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessings to remove all of their obstacles to knowledge and liberation. Into the prison, whose chains are the obsessive clinging to a self. Beings enter again and again like animals returning to a trap. Alas, for being so caught up in the gloom of ignorance, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessings to completely clear out samsara from its very depths. Beings go from one life to another in the 6 realms of inescapable karma, revolving as if caught in a whirlpool. Alas, for those poor wanderers in samsara, which has no escape. We have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to seal off the doors to birth in the lower realms. The miseries of birth, old age, sickness, and death, no matter how often they see them, beings accept them without becoming alarmed, thus exhausting their lives of endowment and opportunities in distraction and idleness. Bestow your blessing that they may realize impermanence and death. not comprehending impermanence and the lack of anything truly reliable, beings remain cravingly attached to this world of samsara. For beings who, by their very nature, desire happiness, but spend their lives in unsatisfying pursuits, bestow your blessing, that they may turn away from samsara. This inanimate world is impermanent, passing away through destruction by fire or water. The animate world of living beings is impermanent, passing away through separation of body and mind. Even the seasons, summer, winter, fall, and spring, show impermanence. Bestow your blessing that all beings realize the necessity of turning away from this. Last year, this year, the seasons, early and late, day and night, moment after moment, time does not abide. Considering this well, one realizes the steady approach of one's own death. Bestow your blessing to enable resolute and diligent practice. This life of endowments and opportunities is so very hard to obtain. But alas, beings have nothing to show for it when death's final sickness arrives. before Dharma has been taken to heart. Bestow your blessing that we may fully realize that there's no time to waste. Please, O sublime Lord Chenrezig, victorious master, the very heart of loving kindness, bestow your blessing to immediately release myself and all others from the miseries of existence in the six realms. By this virtue, may I quickly realize the state of Chenrezig, and may all sentient beings, without exception, enter the glorious state of Chenrezig.
All right, now okay, we're going to short medicine Buddha, page 44. Looks like our friend Richard is a little bit pain. So anyway, whoever sick, we can keep in mind to release the pain and suffering. 44, prayer book.
I praise and prostrate to Medicine Buddha, who radiates the light of the Vidurya jewel, exalted one. Your compassion pervades all beings, dispelling the suffering of the lower realms.
reciting most, you remember always with imagination. The medicine Buddha above you in the space of sky. When reciting, wherever you pen, bag, head, any place, in the king of the medicine tree, the Aru, and also the medicine Buddha holding the essence, the medicine nectar, and the reciting, the pouring in your wherever you pen, looks like they completely looks like wash away. That's kind of the you imagine to very very helpful.
By this virtue, may I quickly accomplish medicine Buddha. May I establish all sentient beings without exception in that state.
Dedication, English, page 70.
Dorje Chang, Tilopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Pagno Drupa, and Lord Jagumpa. Please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessing of all the Kalvi-lamas. By this virtue, may I achieve omniscience by defeating all enemies, confusion. May all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn, may it arise. Where it is born, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the lamas may have good health. I pray that the lamas may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri, the warrior, realized the ultimate state, and as did Samantabhadra, I'll follow in their path and share the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Trigumpa, Ratnashri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root and lineage lamas, divine assemblies of Yidam deities, and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. By the virtues collected in the three times, by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue, not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shravaka or Pratiga Buddha. May all sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras, and the hordes of demons experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta. And through that, may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lamala.
Thank you.
Good health, everyone. Thank you, Sandra. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Lamala.
Thank you.